dance. Come on, bro.
What do I cough a little bit?
Rise and shine in the evening. Now we're gonna go around the long way to get to the park.
I can't be at Instagram.
Cause you can't. I ain't on Instagram. Nope. We're gonna go this way. Gotta go to the park. Remember? We can't take the bike. We can't take the bike through the bushes, Ray. Hey y'all. Hey. Just taking a nice walk. Taking a nice walk and talk on my Sunday. Told y'all I'm on a mission. I just gotta stay consistent with it. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna get these watch hours. So my fellow creators, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing all right. I'm walking down here to the park with the kids, the grandkids. But I'm gonna get out here and get this walk on. I gotta get rid of this gut. Gotta get rid of this gut. Stay over here. Ray, come over here on this side, baby, okay? I see a Corvette, baby. Grandson, I see a Corvette. But yeah, so taking my walk.
Why you won't let me?
There he is now. He said hello. And you gonna turn right, okay, Ray? But yeah. Hey, y'all, hey, say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. Like and share. Tag your peoples. And if you don't know me, I'm Deborah Jefferson.
Who's that? Me?
I am an author, a mother, a grandmother. I share my life to inspire yours. But no, I really don't. I share my story to help other people. I share my life experiences to help other people. But this is Sunday afternoon, and we just gonna enjoy this day. It's a nice, beautiful to see the sun. It's all bright, it's shiny. So we're just gonna enjoy this day for what it is and be thankful. Be thankful for what we have. That's what we're gonna do. Be thankful for what we have. We just walk on. Anyway, but taking the kids down to the park, so it was a little short walk. I actually didn't have it on the camera right away, but I was looking at some other stuff. Okay, we all gonna be mean. We're gonna go turn around and go back home. Yeah, they always wanna fuss with each other. I don't make wanna fuss. Go in there to the park. Actually, I could kind of walk around the basketball court. Gotta get my steps in. Yeah, gotta get my steps in. Then we'll get them in. I started off wrong with my weight loss. I won't say challenge, but I was doing intermittent fasting, and then I started adding in protein shakes. That protein shakes, actually, I ended up losing walking this way, losing more shade. I ended up gaining versus losing. I'm just moving it over here some. I ended up, hey, Charlie Shops, how you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, I ended up like I said, I was doing intermittent fasting. And I ended up I said I'm gonna supplement a little bit, with the protein shakes. And then I went for a checkup. And I'm like, how am I 193? Don't fuck, leave it alone, man. She doesn't want you to hold it, okay? But sorry, I'm in grandma mode too. Hey, Marina, how you doing, girl? I'm all right. I'm feeling a little better than I did earlier. But the sun's shining bright now, so I came outside, brought the grandkids to the part that they go over there on the swings. So I said I get my steps in, walk around the basketball court. So I'm getting my steps in. But but yes, I was like, I've been doing intermittent fasting, and so I decided to do a little protein shake supplements too. And thanks for speaking to Charlie. And so I went to her for a checkup, probably a couple months in, maybe. And my weight was like 190. I'm like, huh, what am I doing wrong? Like, and that's when the doctor explained to me. He said, the protein Actually, it's muscle weight, but it's still weight. I was like, oh, okay, Nightbot don't like that, Marina. Whatever it was, Nightbot don't like that. But so yeah, so he told me that, so I laid off the protein shakes and stuff. I was drinking that what is Premier or something, whatever. But yeah, so I had to lay off on those. Like I had a couple of them left, so I would drink one every now and then. But I'm not drinking those anymore. I was using them like maybe I'm like, okay, I'll supplement a meal or two or something like that, you know. Well, not two, but you know what I'm saying. And so I had to stop that. But I said, it's a weight. Because like when I went and did my, and I tell y'all, when I went and did my 50th birthday photo shoot, that's what these, my life, I'm going to start doing a series. I'm going to come back to that, but I'm going to start doing all week. Thank you. I'm going to start doing a series all this week starting today. I'm planning on coming back on tonight at 9. Prayerfully, I said I gotta get to it. I gotta do it. I got a mission. I gotta go. But I was I'm doing a series leading up to my birthday Saturday. So I'm gonna try to go live every day, and preferably I'm gonna do that live at like 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. But I'm gonna try to send out a little notification too. But and so I'm gonna be talking about my journey, as I'm growing and everything. So that's what those lives are gonna be about tonight. But today I just was a walk and walk and talk. Them walk and talks. How y'all be doing on the treadmill and all that stuff. But I don't have a treadmill, so I said in the park, the grandkids, oh, they'll get you out the house and get you to walking. So I brought them down here. And but yeah, so back to that intermittent fasting. I mean, stay all the way on the full part of the track. But and so I had to cut back on the shakes, but I started out with the intermittent fasting. I didn't start eating anything until 10 a.m. and I didn't eat after 9 p.m. So now, and I did that for, like I said, about 2 months. And I started adding shakes. I said, okay, I'll supplement the shakes. I did a couple Sundays, I think, or Mondays. I said, okay, I'm going to do all liquids. I did that a little bit with applesauce and what I think, applesauce and the protein shakes, I think, and of course, my coffee. And I did that for like once a week, a little bit. That didn't last long. Honestly, intermittent fasting is bored. I'm not a very routine person. I think that's probably the worst thing for me. The only thing that I said, I tell people this all the time, the only thing that I do, main thing that I guess something that I intake every day is my coffee. The only time I don't drink it is if I don't feel well, literally. Like if I'm sick, sometimes I just don't have a taste for the coffee. I don't have a taste for the coffee sometimes. But for the most part, my coffee is an everyday thing. But I gotta get rid of this gut. And then one of the shirts that I wore back to my birthday, I did my birthday photo shoot rather the other day. Don't scream, and they can be loud. But one of the shirts, and I was tired. I was walking around the big that park that I showed y'all, the Hopeland Gardens, and I had walking around that park a little bit, and then trying to find spots or whatever. And that particular shirt was at the end, and I did not cover my midriff too well, girl. And I was like, I ain't, no. And I mean, she did an amazing job on my photos. She did. She was very, helpful with helping me choose spots. She brought the confetti, It was amazing. But I said, no, no, ma'am. So we gonna have to fix them couple of pictures. But that's my bad though, right? That's my bad. My mom was like, "Why you didn't wear your girdle, girl?" I was like, "Well, Mom, I wasn't thinking it, cause I had on a little white tank up under it too." And when I pulled the pants up, it kind of smoothed it out. But yeah, I should have wore it anyway. But lesson learned. But you can doctor up anything. So for those couple of photos, I'm sorry, but I had to doctor them up. Had to doctor them up a little bit. But that's the only area that I fixed on it though. And I don't like that part of my look like a little tire with those pants on. No, my little muffin top was muffining too much. It was topping too much. No, ma'am, I ain't like that. I did not like that. Oh Lord, they be singing that YouTube. We do not own the rights to this music in the background. But yeah, I was like, no ma'am. So, but yeah, those couple of them that I fixed, but the rest of them were fine. The rest of them were fine. My clothing was fine on the rest of them, and I'll be sharing some of them. And I don't know if I put the before and after makeup reel over here. I had to bring it up, put it over here today. I don't think I shared it yet, but I'll put it over here today when I get back home this afternoon. But yeah, but I had a great time though. I said I'm celebrating me. I'm finna be 50 years old. I'm celebrating me. I done raised children, grandchildren. Blue face smile. Thank you so much, Marina. I said I done raised children, grandchildren, raised a husband, divorced. I was married for 23 years up until 7 years ago. I said it's time for me to live for me now. Time for me to enjoy me. Figure out who me is, figure out who I am. And a lot of us go through that, whether you're, married, divorced, or whatever, when you become a certain age, you start going through some changes and thinking about things in your life and, making some changes, and it's like, okay, Deborah, you got to start thinking about your stuff, thinking about yourself, and that's what I'm doing. Like, yeah, I'm still, there for others, but I had to start thinking about Deborah. Thinking about hair bed thoughts, those inward thoughts, Like, thank you for the heart. I can't do hold hand, but I need to get me one of them phone holders. But, I had to start thinking about Deborah and what she needs, what she likes, what she wants. And that's where I'm at. Like, I'm at this point in my life where, okay, look, I love y'all. I'm doing my best to be here for y'all. But I got to stop putting myself last. I got to stop putting myself last. And that's what so many people do. They put themselves last, right? Especially women, just keeping it real. We want to put ourselves last. I might have to get off the park now because he want to play his basketball with the little boys. But I might have to. But yeah, you gotta think about yourself. You gotta put yourself. You gotta love you. And I'm loving on me. I love when Camille did that short I saw when she was singing that song, I Celebrate Me. I think that's not. And I was like, girl, you did it, but it just made me think like, Deborah, yes, you got to celebrate you. And you can tag her if you want, Marina. But yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I got to celebrate me. And that's what I'm all about right now, especially now that I'm getting ready to, turn 50. Like, I'm celebrating me. Like, I was sitting with my mom and my brother last night. I'm probably about to cut halfway. But I can go around. He been out hitting me with that basketball. But I was sitting last night talking with my mom and my brother, and I was telling him about my photo shoot and everything, and I'm the baby, so I was like, yeah, Ron, I had my 50th birthday photo shoot. He got real emotional, and I was like, he was like, I don't know what, just something just hit me, just did, because my brothers are like 10 and 11 years older than me, and so like that particular brother. He was born in January of '67. I was born in May of '76. So like still, so to them, I guess they all my little sister, but almost probably like their little baby. And so he kind of got a little emotional. He was like, I don't know what just hit me, but it's just a feeling that came over me. I'm like, oh, I love you too, big brother. But yeah, but 50 is a milestone, a blessing. It's a milestone and a blessing. Because for one, yeah, it's half a century, right? 50 years. But and I'm a bicentennial baby. Shout out to the bicentennial babies. Yeah, I'm a bicentennial baby. From what is it? I know it ended in 1976. But I see you in. Yes, you all believe you can fly, baby. I see you. But yeah, so I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating me. I got a whole thing. So, but I'm gonna go back. Like I said, I'm gonna go make myself go live every day. Not just sometimes. I got to do it. So I got my, I had my shows and stuff. I got one coming up on the 29th at 7 o'clock. And then I'm planning to go live every night at 9 o'clock, including the night I'm going to get myself and get back on here more than likely, but I'm going to get back on there. And at 9 o'clock tonight and talk about a few things. But I'm on this road to 50. And, yeah, I started out, of course, I wanted to sell 50 books by my birthday, too, which I still do. Hit me up, go to Amazon, look up Deborah Jefferson, Deborah Burnett. That's one, a couple of my books, my first couple of books, because I still had my married name. Amen. That's right. Yeah, I switched back to my maiden name. I went back to my maiden name. And that was about reclaiming me, too, because I hadn't been, I got married at 20 years old. I was basically, I won't say I was a kid, I was a legal adult, but still, I ain't know too much about life. And I got divorced. I was 43. Yeah. So I'm learning me. I'm taking this time to learn me. I got kicked off cycle for a little bit, went through some things, but, I made it through it. And I'm getting back on track. Some little detours, I'm seeing about my mother and everything. Trusting God, getting her squared away. He gave me, I had a few little scares in the middle too. But by the grace of God, I'm still here. He's still carrying me. And like I said, when I live to see 50, I don't know, I might get on there at 11:59 and bring my birthday in with y'all at midnight. I don't know. But that'll be a new crowd that I don't normally get on with. But yeah, I'm celebrating me. So every night around 9 o'clock, I'm going to go live for at least 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to go live. And then, like I said, I got that author show spotlight on the 29th of April. Coming with author Mary Roberts. She has an amazing book. So you definitely don't want to miss her story. But yeah, so I'm gonna go live every night, talk about different things on this road to 50. And that's women in general in our 40s and 50s, not just about me, It's about us growing and reclaiming who we are, owning who we are, learning who we are. So y'all don't want to miss those conversations. Y'all don't want to miss those conversations. Yeah, thank you, Marina. Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. I said, I'm basically like with my channel. With yours, we kind of, doing a chronological display of our lives, basically. I know we all talk about different things on our channels, but that's what the Lord gave me to, share my life. And I'm a writer, so I share my life and talk about relationships and things like that. So, but just growing about life in general, like else as women, it ain't got nothing to do with no relationship with me and none of that stuff. It's just you becoming who you were meant to be. Some people find themselves earlier, some people don't, or you can, like I said, get thrown off track and, but you get back up again. You pray about it, Lord will give you strength and grace, and he'll give it to you. And like I said, you get back up again. And that's what I'm doing. Get back up again. Every time I fall down, I get back up. Fall down, get back up. Stumble, keep on going, and keep on going. But that's how we've got to do in life. You can't let the slightest little thing, or even if it's a big thing, you got to have your faith. Your faith got to be strong. Your faith muscle got to be on point. And that comes by surrounding yourself with positive messages, insightful information that you need to help you on your journey. Because it's not easy. When you done been through some stuff, you done been through some heartbreak or abuse, you know, mentally. It's not an easy thing to bounce back from. But you can bounce back from it. You can bounce back from it. And you got to believe in something. I know everybody had their different religions and all this and that, but you got to believe in your higher power. Of course, I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Y'all, it's time to get ready to go back to the house. You can't hear me? Okay. I had got a call. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? I had a phone call. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all still can't hear me? Huh? Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I had to restart. I had got a phone call. My mama tried to call me, which I'm gonna get here. We're gonna head back up to the house to the street now. I just refreshed the browser. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Stephanie too. Yeah, I'm back, Marina. No, you don't know where it's been. But we got to go back to the house in a minute because Granny's calling. Okay. So yeah, but okay, good, good. Y'all can hear me. But yeah, I almost lost my train of thought. But yeah, my mama called my phone. Like I said, we're gonna head back to the house in a minute. But but yeah, you gotta, like I said, I've been through some things and all that, and but God kept me through it all, and so I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating life. Where did he go? Amir, where are you? Oh, okay. Let's see where he went to. But yeah, I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating life, and I'm thankful. Like I said, I've been through some things, but God, He brought me through. He will pick you back up. If you fall down, all you gotta do is call on him. All you gotta do is call on him. He'll pick you back up. But yeah, I'm gonna be like I said, coming on every night at 9 p.m. Leading up to my birthday for at least 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna make sure that my microphone don't go out, Stephanie. I went live the other night, Marina, and didn't realize a whole 30 minutes. I had a Bible study about myself, put it that way. That live that's up, it's on there. I forgot what I titled it. But y'all got a couple of minutes. And let me move her bicycle. I moved the bicycle out the way. But I guess a little boy don't talk to nobody. But anyway, and so but like I said, I'm gonna be on at 9 o'clock. But yeah, I went live. I had a whole Bible study by myself about a good 40 minutes. And Stephanie came on. She was like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I gotta wait my microphone. I don't know if the cord had did something, but it went off. And I was like, yeah, okay, you're right. Stephanie was like, can't hear you, sis. You got like 5 minutes and then we're going back to the house anyway, so enjoy yourselves. Okay. Ray Ray, you know better. Yes, ma'am. Try them grandchildren, honey. Them grandchildren. That's why I don't need no more babies. No more babies. But yeah, I had a whole Bible study by myself. So I went back over it a little bit. But yes, yes, yes. And the Lord was like, maybe so I said maybe it was just me at that time. But it's just some uplifting. Like I still ain't went back and edited that video yet. I need to go back in there. But today, I kind of early part of the day, I wasn't feeling too well. Just like the clouds and stuff like that are what triggers my migraines. Right, that's true. I can call it a halfway silent live. And I said I was going to go on there and see. I don't know, even though the microphone, the sound went out, I don't know if it picked up the captions or not. Yeah, I don't know if it picked up my voice in a partial, which it probably didn't. Because I want to say, hey, I could just have the captions on there. For people that are hard of hearing, if they just don't have time to listen, they can read, or whatever. But I mean, have the sound down and read it. But yeah, but I ain't had a chance to go in there and edit the video just yet. All right, y'all. We got 2 minutes. We got two. Once I get back around there by the bicycle, y'all come on over there, okay? All right. But yeah, silent live, or halfway silent live. but like I said today, I didn't even go to church. I did listen to virtual service, but my church, but I didn't go. Just wasn't feeling too well this morning. And when I'm feeling like that or cloudy, sometimes I can push myself a little bit. And other times, like Lord's like, look, it's okay. You can take a break. You can rest. You can still work and serve the Lord without, going to the physical building every Sunday or every day or however. So I know what's in my heart. Don't push that too high. I know what's in my heart and what I believe. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing these lives. I gotta get out here. I gotta get up here, y'all, and do these lives. Gotta get these watch hours up, get these series up. I know you've been catching up. Stephanie been following me a little longer. I know you've been rocking with me too, Marina. I'm trying to get these series going. Yeah, y'all supposed to be coming on, Ray. Y'all done made it back to the bike. And it's time to go. Granny called my phone. Yes, she did. No, don't push it over there when he's playing basketball. Get the bike. No, tell me I'm not at the bike, trying to move the bike. Come on, Ray. Come on, Mir. Time to go back. Turn it the right way. Turn the bike the right way. Don't just drag the bike. Go stop her. Let me get the bicycle out the. Lord have mercy, these children, y'all. Right, these children, honey. Y'all get it. Come on, help her get out and come on. Yeah, it's getting hot out here too. I know you need to break a little sweat a little bit anyway, but getting hot out here. But yeah, I'm gonna be going live again at 9 o'clock on this road to 50. I'm gonna go live every night. Can I ride it? Can I ride it? Granny can't ride that little bitty bike.
No, I won.
You won. Come on, Mimi, you gonna help her, remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to go that
No, we're not going that way.
Oh, that way to go. Oh,
All right, I came back here one more time to let y'all know that was Mama calling again. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my live, y'all. Let me know y'all can hear me though, right quick.
wait.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop on off, but y'all join me tonight at 9 if you can. And I will see y'all in there. Let me see. Let me see. See y'all in there.
Let's go and close.
Wait, Ray.
Wait, I'm coming so I can see.
Wait, wait. Yeah, Easter. Come on.
Wait.
Wait, Mary. Come here, Mary.
Can't go. Wait.
Okay, y'all do hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye bye.